What's cracking? You guys already know what it is, man. We back at it. We back at it. We back at it. It's Monday night, and it's always popping right here on the Monday night site, Fishy Biz Aquatics. What's cracking, everybody? I hope your Monday has been as eventful as mine. We in this thing, baby. This is it. We rocking now. Let's see who's all up in this thing. Let's get with it. Oh, how was everybody's Monday? Who's the first one in her? Hey, Thunder. Just hollered at you on the jack, man. Look, listen, I had to holler at Thunder. He's my insider to TikTok. I was trying to go live on TikTok at the same time, but I got here a little too late. It's a whole bunch of little rigmarole, but I'll figure it out. We're going to get this thing together. Mystery Snail Guardian up in this thing. We got Mexicali Fish Keeper up in this thing. Scuba Steve, we're going to be hollering at you, getting you on here too. Jen, you in here. Liquid Zoo, Master Aquatics, Gina's Reef. What's up, Gina? Brooklyn Bell up in here, Double B. Skipper Aquatics, what's up, Skip? Rico. The stand is here. Looney Tunes, Bex, Danny Weshy, DW, what's cracking? Jennifer Weaver was cracking. Merle, thank you for coming through. Elizabeth, Florida Fish Rescue, New Local Austin, Big Mike was cracking. We rolling down. Dee Dee, how you doing? Jenna P, you already know who she came to see. Ben Backstrom, thank you for coming through. And I'm rolling down. Thank you, everybody. Ray's Aquatics. Daniel Velez, thank you for coming through. My fish tanks, thank you for coming through. LC is here. Shelly's here. Aviator is here and back for the third time. He must see something that he likes. Thank you for coming back through, Aviator. Appreciate you. Jay Wiggity is up in here. That's Jay Watts. Monster Fish Gal is up in this thing. We're rolling. I'm getting there. Master Aquatics, Eduardo's up in here. Aqua Garden Zen is up in here. And everybody up in here, thank you guys for coming through. I really appreciate you. Vizine, thank you. Jay Oliver, Guppies and Aquatics, thank you for coming. Vibes is up in this thing. We up in here, y'all. Appreciate it. Crown Tail Half Moon, thank you. Oink Master Supreme, oink up in here. It's Oinky. Patrick Hardy is up in here. Eric Y Rock, right here. Xana Doodoo, what's cracking? Yeah, man. Larry D was cracking. Snoochie Boochies is up in here. Appreciate you. Thank you all. We rolling. Geek Boy, appreciate it. Hey, listen, y'all. Thanks for coming through, man, on a Monday night. How's everybody's Monday? I hope everything was everything. And we about to get started, man. We about to do this thing. So, listen. A couple of real things real quick, man. I know everybody has been talking about the let your local representative know about the aquatic ban, fish hold, not allowing fish in the country type deal. I've been hearing all the different things. I still haven't got it quite right. Stephen P, do you know all about this? Is it something you can speak on? Shoot me a thumbs up. Okay. I need to get somebody up here, and I was going to have somebody come in before with Stephen P just to kind of give his spiel on it, but his order is actually tied up at the airport, like a 12-hour delay. So that would be Dan from Consolidated Fish Farms, man. So definitely affects the importers and the exporters, I guess. So, but it's important. I looked on Alex's from Secret History of Fish Keeping, his community page, and he was talking about it, and I reposted it on my community page. So it's really something big, and I definitely want to bring that to the attention. So I'm up here. So listen, we gotta keep it together, fam, as a community. So we really want to make sure that we get it out and make sure we know what's going on, and so that we can continue getting beautiful fish, at the prices that we've been getting them, and nothing ridiculous from what people are saying. Second thing, Monster Fish Gal, she is going to put a link in for is Lori? Is it color guppies? Is it color guppies? Talk to me real quick. Monica, thank you. Lori is going to put something in. It's a PayPal link for fellow fish tuber that everybody knows that is coming up on hard times. Lost. I don't want to mess it up. So, Monster Fish Gal, can you please put a blurb in for me, and then put in the link? She asked personally if she could put links in on my channel, and I did. I said definitely, and it is Color Guppies. Thanks, Skipper. Mother, son, Vinny Color Guppies is going through some trying times. Please, if you can send donations here. All right, simple as that. Okay. We want to make sure we support and whatever is possible and in trying times for everybody. So definitely want to make sure that I put that energy out there. All right, fam. So look, I've got them backstage. Gonna get ready to bring them up. You already know it's it's Mr. Guppy King himself. It is none other than Stephen P2003. Is the mosh pit guy.
What's up?
What's cracking?
We got the mosh pit going behind me too.
Yeah. Look at this thing. It's going buck wild. Look at this thing. Let me.
Yeah. That Lacey Act Amendment, that's a long bill, and I don't read long things as a practice. So
yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah. Plus, there's a lot of rumors going around about it. I would just say, if you want to know about it, read the bill.
For sure. All right, I'm with that. How's it been going, man?
Not bad, just working and making videos, spending time with the family, and trying to keep up with water changes. Has been my life.
There it is. Now, how has it been? Where are you?
Just outside of Baton Rouge in Louisiana.
Oh, you're in Louisiana. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Not too. All right. Cool. How has it been? As far as I guess you guys haven't been getting you may have been getting cold weather, but not the snowfall.
Not this year, not yet. What is it, like 46 degrees right now? And we've had a couple of overnight freezes, but it goes right back to above freezing. So I'm happy with that.
Yeah, man. We got hit. It kept us at home for 2 days of school, which of course teachers aren't mad at. And but those 2 days we had to do virtual, which students rarely come in. But I wasn't shoveling no snow. I was waiting to that joint melt, man. Like, forget all that.
Well, if it does snow in Louisiana, which is like once every 5-ish years or so, first of all, the whole city shuts down. No one's going to go out there and get rid of that snow. Everybody stay inside, wait half a day because it's going to melt, and then you're good to go.
Then you're back to that. Yeah, I'm back at it. Yeah, we get some brutally cold evenings, and then the days aren't too much better. We might get like single digit at night, then get up to like 16 in the day. You got to go warm your car up, then take off. But we get like ice. We'll get ice, and then the snow will hit, and it'll be like, oh my God, there's no way. But it's just how it goes living in the Midwest.
Yep, not for me. I don't enjoy the intense heat, but shoveling snow and dealing with ice, I haven't had to, so I just can't imagine.
Sounds good. I want to bear the crowd surfer at the Guppy's Mosh Pit. We Plank Master. So tell me what's up with what you got new? What's popping in the fish room? What you got going on? Something that you plan on doing that you haven't done that you want to do?
Well, I'm just set up a new 40 breeder, but it's going to be a plant farm basically. So I've got 3 layers of substrate and different substrates in there. I made a 3D background just for the heck of it and just to make a video out of it. And I'll just be planting some of the fast growing stuff in there because like it's kind of one of the things I do for my channel members is whenever I've got an overgrowth of plants and trimmings and stuff, I post up the pictures and say, okay, who wants them? You know, first come, first serve. So I'll have a plant farm that's kind of dedicated to that spillover from other tanks where I've got them growing fast. Like I have 5 of my tanks are CO2 injected, so I'm constantly doing maintenance on those trimmings and stuff.
Okay. Brings you to a total tanks of how many?
This one, the 40 breeder, will make number 15.
Okay.
And I mean, that includes like I got a couple of 5 gallons, one with a betta and some shrimp, and you know some 10 gallons here and there. My biggest tank is a 90.
Okay. What do you have in the 90?
Community tank. So I'm really big into rainbow fish, the Melanitania. So I've got 2 species of Melanitania in there, and then I've got 3 species of Pseudomagills. I just got some super blue carry tetras, reticulated hillstream loaches in there, Pandagara, Julii Cory, Amano shrimp, pearl gourami, probably something else I'm forgetting. But yeah, I like a mishmash of fish that get along.
A mishmash, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mishmash.
hey, I'm the exact same way. And with me, if just keeping cichlids all the time, I'm getting into the live bearers and stuff like that. I'm quickly figuring out what kind of goes together and what doesn't. I already know I'm not a guppy keeper, breeder. All the you know what? It's always been like this all my life. All the simple stuff I mess up. All the hard stuff I excel in. It's awesome. All the tests I pass, but all the homework I mess up on the easy stuff.
Well, yeah. If it's too easy, then you blow it off completely because you just assume it's going to go all right. So that's how you mess up.
Be it. Man,
Yeah, I wouldn't call this behind me a breeding project. It's for entertainment purposes only. I'm not doing any kind of groundbreaking line breeding back there. It's survival of the fittest, and I mean you can see what it's turned into.
It's definitely come into its own world.
Right.
It's its own entity now. Definitely super cool. So what got you into tanking?
Man, well, the first go around, I mean, I was like 19 or so, and I didn't know anything. And you know, when you're 19, nobody can tell you anything. So, you know, my idea of a cycle tank was like letting the water run through the filter for a couple of days. So, and just get whatever fish I want. In terms of like getting into it seriously, it's going to be Jenna's fault because she got a tank for her classroom. She's a teacher, and there's like all these rules about pets that you can have in the classroom. Nothing that bites, nothing that can, I guess, cause an allergic reaction. And I mean, she herself is allergic to rodents and stuff. So it kind of just narrowed down to a fish tank, which she had fish tanks whenever she was growing up too. So she got one. She wanted one for the house. And I mean, I remember in the beginning, I'm like, sounds like a lot of work. A lot of water changes, a lot of carrying buckets. I didn't know anything about the Python system at that point. But yeah, I kind of warmed up to it. We ended up walking out of Petco with a 40 breeder, and then every subsequent tank was my idea up until about tank number 10. Then she started figuring out where we can make space for new tanks. So she's an enabler for sure.
Super cool. Okay. All right. How often do you feed, and how often do you water change?
I mean, I feed probably 5 days a week, 5 to 6 days a week, maybe. I like tonight. I've been streaming usually around the time that I'm feeding, like 8 o'clock or so. I've been streaming, so they probably won't get fed today. And water changes, I tend to do a weekly routine, even if they don't need it. Like, technically the nitrates are not at that level. But I figure if I have a weekly routine, then if I miss a week, then it's not going to be a big deal. So I don't feel guilty if I do miss a week.
Okay. All right. I'm not mad at that. Now, have you ever gone on any fish collecting trips or got any wild fish that you caught yourself or been out somewhere and did your thing?
Fish collecting. I went into my front yard and got a net and got some gambusia out of the ditch just because I saw fish swimming around in there and I want to see what was in there. And surprise, it's some gambusia. I mean, I go fishing. I like to fish. I haven't like gone collecting for pet fish or anything. If I'm going fishing, it's the eating kind of fish or the kind you just throw back after you take a picture.
Man, I'm looking at an empty cycling 29 gallon and a 55 gallon in my basement. What should I do with them?
29 gallon. Do you like breeding projects?
I could stand for one. I've actually talked to a couple of my LFSs to see what they're really into and possibly, see what they want, what they maybe give me credit for. So I'm actually awaiting some answers, and I really need to ask a couple more just to see before I do whatever I want to do with them. But go on.
Okay. Well, depending on what they'll buy from you, I would say take that 55 or that 29 and find you a good size but high in demand bristlenose pleco, like an ancestress, one that's not too hard to breed, but everybody likes something long fin or, the super reds or lemon. And I say that just because I'm about to get into that too. And then,
Okay.
then the other tank, whether it's the 55 or the 29, Corridorus, breed some of those.
Okay. All right. Anyone's in particular?
Pick one. Pick your favorite Corridor.
Just go for it, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, I've got Pygmies, Abrosis, the Bronze, Julii, the Adolphoi, and
Really eyes are super
Pandas.
cool.
Yeah. So that's what that's what I would go with. Or if you don't want to breed something, 55 would be a cool, like kind of a baseline tank for some Melanitania species.
Mm-hmm.
You could do some kind of running river biotope, something like that.
Yeah, I've been told that I should probably do a medium to big size single species tank
For the 55.
Yeah. And I'm still thinking about it. For the 29, I was thinking maybe getting some, probably just one, probably a dragon puffer.
Okay, yeah.
Like it was one of my first carnivore fish, and super cool. And I just kind of wanted to get some different ideas because I have my community tank now that's actually really starting to kind of come together. I've got plants in it. I've got little moss and stuff going. I've got angels. I've got rainbows, red eye tetras, denison barbs, serpe tetras, Bolivian rams, and I like the way it looks.
That would have been my other suggestion for the 55 is a Project Piaba tank. But it sounds like you almost have that going already. So,
yeah. And then, of course, I've got my cichlid tank the way I want it with my biker or biker, whichever way you want to call it. Which I'm actually going to get another one.
Bashir.
Bashir.
I think that's how you're supposed to say it.
These things are addictive. Biker, Bashir,
Yeah, I don't have any monster fish, but I think that's probably what I would go for. I really like the way they look.
Man, they are super cool, super addictive.
Mm.
Like, I just got to get another one. So I wanted to see if I wanted to do something that'll go with that. So I
Yeah,
just, for the remaining people that come on to the stream, I'm gonna be asking them what they would do with it. So that was my question. Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's at this point, it's either some kind of community biotope or a breeding project. That's where I'm at right now. My headspace with my fish room.
Not bad. Renzo asks, "How do I feel about turtles?" I've kept red ear sliders. I currently have a little box turtle in the classroom that the kids love. I don't see how they pick that thing up and just sit it on their like it's like a prize. Like the first kid that comes in the classroom, they snatch the turtle up, put it on their desk, and they start getting to work. And I'm like, it's not yours, man. It doesn't belong up there. Now the first, I was feeding them worms and some like night crawlers, and now like the girls like, oh no, worms, and now they're like, Mr. Clark, can I feed it the worms?
Hmm.
I thought you
Yeah,
had
you got to be willing to touch the food if you're
yeah,
going to touch the turtle.
right. Luckily, I have a neighboring teacher that is in love with mealworms.
Mm.
So she just has a family of mealworms just in what is it, oatmeal that they used to keep them in? Is it oatmeal? I guess that's oatmeal she has them in. And she just has generations of mealworms. Like so they live, they turn into beetles, the beetles die, they go back into the oatmeal, and then out comes new
Mealworms,
mealworms.
just a
And
disgusting circle of life.
yeah, yeah. So I just grab a spoonful of some of the beefy ones, not any beetles, but the worms, and that's
Hmm.
turtle food too. So yeah, so I'm not sure on that one, but we'll see. We'll see. Aqua Shella. It's a big topic for everybody. Aqua Shella. And if you guys meet me there, you could possibly get your very own Fishy Biz Aquatics
Oh, that's
mug
a nice
in
mug.
black or white. And of course, the Fishy Biz Aquatics towel. And I'm coming up with a new logo for the hot spot
Cool.
towel form. I would actually like to get a shirt made. I survived the hot spot. So that's probably going to be something to look
Sign me up. Sign me up. Just make sure you get it in my size. Because Teespring is like the only merch store that sells the tall. I got a
Yeah,
long torso, and it's
I
gotta it's
noticed
gotta
that.
go over the belly and everything. I
Absolutely.
need the extra fabric.
Well, look, I've ordered some of my own stuff. So, like, this is a 3X. It fits, but I would rather a 4X or a 3X LT,
Hmm.
which I didn't know they had on there until I looked and I was like, what the crap?
Yep, that's what I
Super
need.
smooth. Can't argue with that. At 6'5" and 300, I got to have something like, ready, good to go. So,
Right.
I got you. Yeah. So, fishybizaquatics.com, you guys, you can get your own merch. Come on down to Aqua Shella, man. I'm gonna be doing the hot spot on my own panel. I have an hour's worth of panel. I figure I'm gonna do maybe 3 or 4 hot spots, maybe 15, 20 minutes long. Just
Oh, that'd be
firing the
cool.
barrages, and then
Hmm.
afterwards you'll get a mug and a sticker and a towel. I think is what I'm gonna do for giveaways. So I think it should be fun.
Are you going to all three Aquashellas?
I believe so. I believe so.
Oh, man, I can't believe I'm gonna. Dallas is still a ways away. It's in August, right?
Right.
There's still a possibility that I could make it over there because it really is only a 7 hour drive. It's not like I gotta plan super far in advance.
Jesus. Wait a minute. And you're in. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, you're
Yeah,
you're
because I gotta
you're in
go.
Louisiana.
Yeah, I
Okay.
gotta go up and then west.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So it's like I gotta drive to Shreveport before I can go to Dallas.
Ah, my hometown.
Hmm.
Say what's up to my cousins. What's up, Stella D. Coventry? Jay Watts wants a chinchilla.
We had a chinchilla. Jenna was allergic to it, but they're kind of cool, except when they start like barking in the middle of the night.
It would have to go. I can't do
It'd have
camping
to
in the
go
middle of the
in
night.
have to go in
Chirping.
another room for sure. They like to fling their own poop as well because
Are you?
they get a little hyper at night and they just poop wherever and it kind of gets in the bottom of the cage mixed all with their bedding, and so they're just constantly flinging that out. I mean, they're cute, but I mean, you're dealing with a rodent that needs a lot of space and is just hyper as hell
Don't like
certain
it.
times.
Not a fan of the rodents in a cage in my house. I'm good. I'm cool on that.
Yeah, I think we're good on that too. They had a run, the chinchilla. I don't need no gerbils or hamsters or rats, none of that.
What else you got? What else you got over there?
What else do I got over there? Well, let's see. We can kind of cycle through some of the green screen stuff I got. Like, so
Let's do it.
the other thing that I'm into is the plants. So shortly after I got into keeping the fish, I was at the fish store and they were selling live plants, and I'm just like, all right, which ones are easy? And the ones that were easy did not coincide with the ones that I wanted, and so it took a while for me to kind of learn how to get things going right, and and it kind of brought me down this rabbit hole of learning all the chemistry of my water and why certain plants will work and why other ones just can't, and then what I can do to sort of like make it work. And so I'm kind of into the plants as much as I am into the fish. I mean, the fish come first, but like my favorite tank is a heavily planted community tank like this one. And this is actually the first tank that we bought when we were getting back into the hobby. It's come a long way since then. Like, it used to be the colored gravel and the ornaments and like a smattering of plants, and the whole thing is planted now.
All right, Lefty. You
Later,
take
Lefty.
it easy, man. Done some nice rainbows in there.
Yeah, these the big rainbows are actually the $3 ones that you get from Petco, and they look like nothing whenever you get them. They're plain looking, and it takes a year or so before they start to grow out and look like something. And then the smaller ones are the Melanitania McCullochi. They're a dwarf rainbow. They get about 2.5, 3 inches, and so they're full grown as they are now.
Dope. And is that in that pink plant? Is that a AR Renicki, AR Mini, or what do they call it?
This let's see. You're talking about that one right there?
Yeah.
That's that's like Scarlet Temple is a common name. That's all from the co-op or the LFS or like a mixture of both.
Okay.
Yeah, same as this one right here too.
Yeah, those are beautiful. I have a couple in here. What the hell happened to mine? I'm floating at the top. Oh man, I hate eating fish with plant tanks.
Yeah. They're not welcome in my house. I got so mad when I thought I was a failure at Pogo Stem and Hellfire, but what it turns out, something in this tank was eating it when I wasn't looking. Every day I would come back and a new plant would just have all its leaves stripped off. So I moved it into another CO2 injected tank, and now it's doing great. Now I don't feel like a failure no more. But yeah, I don't like those plant eaters.
Growing out the ground, is that actual moss? Is that moss, grassy moss, or?
So which stuff? So like
right there coming out of the substrate that's like layered. It looks like it's just all over the bottom.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, so that right there is a piece of Monte Carlo that's just barely hanging on, and I am not giving up on it yet.
Okay.
The other stuff, this is just dwarf sage that I've kind of trained to grow really low.
Okay, gotcha.
And then over here is S. repens, which my goal is to, like, the S. repens is doing really well now. My goal is to slowly replace all the dwarf sage with the full carpet of S. repens. Because dwarf sage is all right. It's just a little invasive. It goes up into the S. repens, and yeah, it's not my favorite plant for high tech.
Okay. What else you got?
Let's see. All right, so let's move myself over here. So right to the left is a little 7-gallon Aquascape. When Alex from Secret History Living Your Aquarium had an Aquascape contest back in the summer. The whole theme of the contest was immersed grown plants, and I had never tried that before. So Jenna talked me into doing it.
Nice.
And so we got this scape here, and I turned it into like a Southeast Asian biotope with the baddest, like the blue baddest species, and some Chili rasboras in there. And then I've got the dwarf hairgrass, some hygrophila, and then a whole bunch of rotala growing out the top as well. And I did pretty well for my first aquascape contest. I came in 5th place, so I was happy about that.
Cool.
And then the other one is a quarantine, and both of these are CO2 injected, by the way, because it was easy to, because you don't have to put hardly any in there, and everything just explodes with growth.
Okay.
Yeah. And so this is the 10-gallon next to it is a quarantine tank most of the time. It's been quarantining some fancy guppies. I've been getting different pure strains of guppies from people in Fish Fam, got some from Jess, Main's Tails, Fur and Fins. Got some from Maria Z, some from Liquid Zoo, Brienne's Fish Fam, and also from Foxy's Fishes and Peplin. And so they're all kind of they've gone into the mosh pit to add some new genetics to it. But I was so paranoid about it because the last time I added new guppies from a pet store 2 years ago, I practically wiped out that whole mosh pit.
Oh, snap.
I had to start almost from scratch. It was that was a lesson in quarantining.
Seriously.
So I've had these quarantining for months, and they're good. So I just recently moved most of them in there.
Glitch likes the one on the left with the slope. I was digging that one too.
Yeah, that's a cool tank too. It's it's got a 120-degree viewing angle. Instead of it being flat in front, it kind of slopes down towards you. So when you're standing up over it, you can still see the full thing instead of having to crouch down and look at it. They call it a full view. It's a Lifeguard Aquatics, I think, is the brand, and they call it a full view aquarium.
That's what's up.
And then I replaced the light that came with it with a Flugel 3.0 nano light.
Damn you, Joe Munoz. Kelly Foreman.
What's up, Kelly?
Uh-oh. It looks like I'm looking at the time, and it might be that time.
Oh, is it?
It might be. I don't know. I gotta look to the busy chat. Thank you, Eric Y. Rock. Appreciate it. Stephen P is in the S.
Is the S?
Is the S. Sorry. I thought he was in the S, but he is the S.
There we go. My Adolpho Corey breeding tank too.
Let's look at this.
Yeah, and this video is from whenever I had the super blue carry tetras in there with it, and those moved to the 90-gallon.
I like that. Now, is that left floating? Is that hornswort?
It's guppy grass.
Guppy grass. Okay. I'm still amateurish with the plants there.
Yeah.
I like that tank. Is it dirt? It's not dirt, but sand, right?
Yeah, it's sand with a little bit of Seachem fluorite on the bottom.
Very nice. Ryko scan.
Rico. And then my pride and joy right here is the 90-gallon that's in our bedroom.
Jeez.
Where I got the rainbow fish, and that background, that 3D background is the one that I made for the plant farm that I just set up, and I just released a video on how to make that today. It's pretty simple.
Very nice. Oh yeah, you went buck wild. Just plants all over the place.
Oh yeah.
Look at this.
I don't want to see my substrate. I do not want to see substrate. I want to see plants.
Dude, I got to get like you because I really want a tank that flourishes like that.
It took me a while to figure it out, so I'm always happy. That's why my channel members, I give them plants because I'm like, look, I spent time cultivating these plants, and you know, and I want to like not only just give them to you, but also like help you get them to grow in your tank.
For sure. For sure. I like that. That's what's up. And once I get a bead on, getting my plants together and at least starting with, I really want this 60 to work. And the fish are all alive. They all seem happy. I had a couple to exit the stage left. They couldn't make it. They couldn't take it. But now, these plants, they're melting. They're coming back. I root tabbed them up. I need to get me some Flourish or some Thrive, whichever one.
Thrive.
And,
Don't mess with Chem fertilizers. Just throw them away.
Okay.
Or give them to somebody you don't like.
Wow. Okay. So Thrive.
Yeah, you can get Nylac G, Thrive, or you can get Easy Green.
Okay.
But I'd also recommend that you test your water and see what you've already got in your water, and also see what your fish are providing, because an all-in-one is kind of meant to provide the whole balance of nutrients. But if you've got stuff in your water that's already providing the nutrients, then you might just be dosing an imbalance of nutrients. Gotcha. So like if you got a heavily, like all my tanks, I go heavily stocked tanks, so I don't have to worry about nitrates at all. Like I do not dose nitrates. And my tap water, I happen to test, it has 2 ppm of phosphate, so that's another macronutrient that's taken care of, because you don't need that much phosphate in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And then potassium, I have none, so I have to dose potassium. GH, I have no calcium, no magnesium in my water, so I have to dose that.
Okay.
And then nitros and iron too.
We'll get it tested up first. See what they got and what's really going on, and maybe they might be doing it themselves without. I might just be looking at it crazy, but they keep taking bites out of my Amazon. It's just
I can't help you with the fish that won't stop eating your plants. I pick those out. They're not welcome.
Right. Got to find another place for you guys. Maybe that's first.
That's a deal breaker.
All right, people. I don't know about you guys. I was going to throw him in it. He wanted to show off more tanks. Is he ducking me?
I'm ready. I told you, bring your A game. Come on.
I heard. There it is. Well, busy fish chat. You know what it is, and he's asked for it. So here we go. We're going to give it to him, but we need to let him know where he's at. So let's get him right into it. First of all, I need to set fire to the stage. Set fire to the stage one time. There we go. The flames are on, and let's welcome him in.
Welcome to fire, flame, fire, flame, fire,
Let's do it.
Hey, he's got his own fire going. I love it. Welcome to hell. I love it. You did say you had a surprise for me. Very surprised. Let's get into the first tier. You guys know what it is.
Ooh, a piece of candy. 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 Ooh, a piece of candy.
Your faves.
That's right. These are your faves and only your faves and your faves only. So let's jump right into it. What is your favorite movie?
Ones I can watch anytime they're on, the Back to the Future trilogy.
Ones that you can watch.
Back to the I don't have a favorite movie. Okay, like I watch a lot of movies, so there's just those certain movies that I even own them, but they're on cable. I'm going to turn it on and watch it, and that's any Back to the Future movie. That's kind of like childhood nostalgia.
I love it. I'm with that. I'm the same way with Beverly Hills Cop.
Nice.
I love Axel Foley. Favorite athlete?
Oh, to have a favorite athlete, you'd have to follow sports ball. Shaquille O'Neal, because he was from LSU.
Very nice.
Alma
I'm not
mater.
mad at that.
Mm.
Not mad at that at all. My parents went to Grambling, so they are
Yeah.
Grambling Tigers. But my dad did go to LSU for a time. Favorite video game?
Favorite video game. Now, recently, we're talking like modern games. The last great game that I played, which I haven't played in a while, is The Witcher 3. That's that's the modern stuff. The stuff I grew up playing were all the fighting games like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, and remember Double Dragon?
I do. I
That was
definitely do.
that was a staple in the house too.
I
That
love
and
it.
Mario, of course.
You remember Streets of Rage?
I don't.
It was on Sega.
Oh, see, we
Very
had Nintendo.
Yeah, yeah. I had Nintendo. My friend up the street had Sega. Every time we go to each other's houses, we just get that in.
Yeah, I had a friend with the Sega Channel. That was interesting.
Really?
Yeah, it was like on-demand Sega games.
Favorite big box store?
Ooh, Lowe's.
Lowe's.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean that's because it's a hardware store, and that's my toy store.
Gotcha. What about big box pet store?
I kind of have a love-hate relationship with both the Petco and the PetSmart around here. Like, PetSmart has better supplies, and Petco has the better fish, and sometimes it
Mm,
switches up. So I probably find myself going to Petco more often, but that's also not very often at all.
okay. All right. All right. Um, favorite shopping center there in Baton Rouge?
That would require me to leave the house and want to go to a shopping center. My favorite shopping center is freaking Amazon.
Okay.
But I mean, if we had to pick something, I mean, there's a place in Baton Rouge that's kind of got the Lowe's and the Target and the PetSmart all within like walking distance. It's kind of a shopping center.
Okay.
So
All right.
I guess we'd go
Strip
with that.
mall.
Strip mall. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm not mad at that. This isn't even in there, but since you're down south, do y'all still have a Piggly Wiggly?
We do have a Piggly Wiggly on Drusilla
Okay.
if it's still open. But again, I don't venture out much. So
Gotcha.
maybe Jenna will know if it's open.
Favorite fish?
My favorite species of fish would be in like our favorite genus, Melanitania. I got those Melanitania picta. They're kind of my favorite right now. I also got some Kalitawa, but they're really tiny, so I got to wait for them to grow up and put on some color before I make the judgment.
What's the street name?
For Kalitawa, it's Melanitania Kalitawa. They have not been classified yet. They just found them in the Tawa River. That's what Cali means, is river. So they haven't decided what to call them yet. Oh, we are out of Piggly Wigglies.
All out of Piggly
Dang.
Wigglies.
That was the last holdout, was that one on Drusilla.
What's your favorite childhood memory?
The annual vacation we used to take to Gulf Shores. Just it's a beach town, Atlantic Beach at that, but like that's kind of the thing we all did as a family. Even when everybody was fighting and mad at each other, vacation time, put all that aside, go to the beach, go to Waterville, USA, go do all that touristy stuff.
Favorite season?
Spring.
Okay.
I mean, it's because it's freaking hot. I mean, I would say summer if I was in school or if I had a job that got me out of it, for the summer.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoy whenever Jenna's off school and she's home during the summer, but man, it's hot.
Yeah.
I like spring. Everything's in.
What grade does Jenna teach?
She now teaches like pre-K and kindergarten Montessori. It's like mixed grades.
Okay.
So she has kids as young as 3 years old and as old as like 5 or 6, all mixed together.
Gotcha. She's got the little ones.
Yeah, and she taught 5th grade prior to that.
Oh man. Favorite restaurant down in old Baton Rouge.
Oh, that is a tough one. I like any place where I can get a big plate of barbecue or some fried catfish. And I used to like, there was a place called Sammy's around here, but they just closed down. So I'm still looking for my favorite seafood place again. But yeah, I like barbecue. But again, the barbecues are kind of like fly by night. They don't last very long either.
Okay. Favorite holiday?
Christmas for the kids. I mean, we kind of go all out. We have 2 kids, and we have our parents get them a bunch of stuff. We get them a bunch of stuff, and it's fun to wake up and watch them open their presents. Even one of them knows the whole Santa thing now, but the other one's still enjoying the magic of it.
Sure. Favorite board game?
Oh man, so I was thinking Apples to Apples. That's kind of a card game though, isn't it? Or Cards Against Humanity. Super fun. I like the classic Monopoly.
I'm rolling.
You can get Ruthless or you can get Charitable. Just depends on what kind of mood you're in. Like if you want to win, then it's just you better pay up. The game's over, you lose.
That's how it goes. Right. I like it. Favorite soap scent?
Favorite soap scent? Something citrusy. I like something light and fruity. I don't like the vanilla or like the cream stuff. Jenna likes those. I'll let her have those.
Okay. Favorite way to relax?
What I'm doing right now. Just sitting and talking to people.
Okay. All right.
Just not leaving the house.
I got you. Favorite dessert?
Pie. Any kind of pie. Well, most pies.
Favorite type of pie?
Oh, it's going to be a tie between apple and pecan.
No ties. One has to go.
All right. Well, then pecan's got to go. Sorry.
What?
I know. You told me I had to eliminate one. I just wasn't even going to think about it. The more I thought about it, I know. My mom makes some good apple pie, though.
It must be the bomb.
It is. Every Christmas she's got one waiting for me. Usually,
really,
yeah.
Red apples or green apples, golden delicious.
I don't know what the hell she puts in it. She's got it done, and I eat it. I don't question it.
Where you just go pause in.
No, I'm not a savage. One slice at a time. I mean, the slices are going to get eaten, but just one at a time.
Okay. All right. Play it cool, hot shot.
I got to at least look dignified.
Okay. All right. Favorite accent?
I like the little squiggly C that goes below the C in a French word.
Favorite.
I really am amused by the New England accent, the Boston accent.
I like it.
It's just fun to listen to. Everything they say, even if they're like serious, it's just hilarious.
Yeah. Like Boston. Hey, we're from Boston. It'd be serious.
Mom, parking the car. It's a car park. Fishy Mom's got a good accent too.
Oh man. Favorite year?
2003.
Clearly.
Yeah. That year was when I graduated high school. And I made that username when I was in middle school. I was very much looking forward to graduating high school, apparently. And it just kind of stuck.
I like it.
Because it rhymes.
Good. Perfect. Floridian key lime pie, so tart makes you close your eyes with thick graham cracker crust, mountain high whipped cream. I do like a good slice of key lime pie. I
I don't
haven't
know
had
about
a
the
true
so
Floridian.
tart. So
Hmm?
tart it makes you close your eyes. I mean, I don't want to be uncomfortable.
Yeah,
But
but that tartness is kind of probably hit with that graham cracker and that
yeah.
and that Cool Whip, Cool Whip,
Ooh, whip.
the Cool Whip,
The whip.
Cool Whip,
Whip.
the Cool Whip. Favorite toy.
Favorite toy as a kid growing up?
We'll do both. Favorite toy as a kid.
Well, as a kid, it would have to be
Teddy
the
Ruxpin.
no.
Like
See,
the bear talking to you all night.
that's the one that with the you put the cassette tape in its chest and it just moves its mouth up and down and that was like the edge of technology back then too. Like this, you can have a conversation with this bear.
How's he doing this?
Man, I
I think
never had one either.
you remember the My Buddy? That was like the first
Oh
toy.
yeah, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy.
Wherever
And
I
then
go,
they made a
he's gonna
kid
go.
sister. They made a kid sister version of it too.
Yeah, kid sister.
Did you have? So my favorite, I think, was probably the Megazord set, the Power Rangers stuff,
Okay.
the original Megazord.
All right. All right. I would definitely come over with my Voltron and we would have to battle it out.
Yeah,
I'll take the tigers apart and I'll make them form the head. Favorite toy now?
favorite toy now, big kid toy.
Yeah.
Man, it's gonna have to be my Python water change system. That's a lifesaver.
Yeah, I somehow bought one and then inherited another one when I got this 55-gallon. Like, oh my goodness. It's freaking awesome though.
Mm.
Favorite place for a piercing?
On me,
Sure.
nah, I am not built for piercings. I just cannot imagine having a piercing. No matter where it would go, it wouldn't look right. It'd just be like just this tiny little ornament, cranial accessory that just didn't belong. It'd be very distracting.
Every time my students get a new nose ring, I'll be like, you know what? You got something on your nose. It's like a shiny booger. You got to flick that thing off. They were like, Mr. Clark, no, I just got this.
Now you got to get some of those neodymium magnets that you get out of hard drives that are like strong as hell.
And just have them just right over to.
You start tossing them around to your kids, like, "Hey, catch this." Yeah.
Where's your favorite LFS down south?
Well, I mean, we've got one. Well, we actually have two. One of them is all saltwater, so never even been in there. We have Louisiana Fish Store. They've just recently gone all freshwater.
Okay.
And I mean, that was where I got my initial fish for the first tank set up. And I mean, it beats the hell out of Petco and PetSmart. And basically, you ask them to get a fish and they'll get it for you. So can't complain. But nowadays, I find myself ordering a lot more fish online. It's more accessible. It's easier to find what I want. You know,
favorite online store?
Dan's Fish, easily.
Okay.
That's my first stop. See if he's got it.
Okay. All right. Favorite snack?
Favorite snack? Popcorn. Something salty.
Okay. Okay. Favorite Girl Scout cookie?
Oh God, I've gotten so sick of all of them. My wife's is a troop leader, and so it's actually time where in the next couple of weeks we're gonna have to take her van and my car down to the Girl Scout place and load up with 100 cases of those.
I just ordered the new one. Jenna P, is the new one any good? The one that's half brownie, the adventurous.
I don't know if she's tried it.
Something.
I think maybe our daughter Lillian's also in the Girl Scouts. I think she tried it. I don't know if Jenna tried it. It looks good. I mean, I'll certainly try it, but aside from that, I guess I would have to go with Thin Mint. It's kind of a boring answer, but
Hey, I ordered me 2 boxes of those and 2 boxes of the Adventurefuls. There they go. Pretty good.
Okay.
It's gonna be.
All right. So she's
All
tried
right.
them.
So there we go. I ordered those too because at first I used to go for the Truffle shortbreads. Then I've always went with a tag along because it has chocolate on the top there. And I was a Samoa's guy when they first came out with the cocoa nut.
Yeah.
So there we
I
go.
like those too. They're actually different names. We live on the part of the country where the Girl Scout cookies are similar, but they're named something different.
Ah,
There's
really?
2 different bakeries. It's like meth dealers. They kind of divided their territory across the country. So we got the region that calls the Samoas, what are they called? Like caramel delights or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, they're basic. Most of them are the same. There's a few differences.
Reminds me of Boondocks when Riley was the candy. What do he call himself? The Candy Man. And he had it like a Scarface. He had ran his territory and everything. It was great.
I missed that show.
Favorite Winnie the Pooh character?
Man. Maybe Christopher Robin, because he's got to deal with these dumbass animals. I mean, Winnie the Pooh is about as stupid as it comes. And he's very tolerant. He's a good guy.
And he, think. Oh, Piglet.
But Winnie the Pooh gets to go around pantsless and not really have to take care of himself because, he's got this whole team making sure he doesn't kill himself, drown himself in a honey pot.
I like Tigger. It's back in the day what I called my member because the wonderful thing about Tiggers is wonderful things. Heads are made out of rubber. Bounce are made out of springs. They're bouncy, fun.
Nice.
Maybe too much information. Favorite brand of toilet paper?
I don't know, Jenna. What do we got? It's nice. My favorite brand of toilet paper is a freaking bidet.
You like the water to shoot up there, huh?
I mean, there's nothing better. It's so clean.
You
feel fresh. You use the toilet paper to just dry off a little bit, and it doesn't matter what you use for that. I think we got Angel Soft though. I think that's what we use.
All right.
Oh nope, Charmin. Never mind.
There it is.
See, I don't know about all
Charmin. That. Yeah, the bidet kind of gets rid of those little brown Klingons that you have.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Favorite bottom feeder?
Corridors. All of them. Any and all.
There it is. Minty fresh.
I think Pandagar is probably a close second, but Pandagars are not quite a bottom feeder. They're kind of they're like a surface feeder.
Gotcha. Okay. Favorite day of the week?
Saturday. That's my day of I do what I want, and I get furious if I have obligations on Saturday. That's my sleep till noon day and not feel guilty about it.
Okay. Favorite song besides Guppy Mosh Pit?
Oh, I do not have a favorite song because I listen to all genres of music. I'll forget the name of the song, the name of the artist, but then it'll come back and, I'll hear it again. I'll be like, oh, yeah, I love that song.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. Favorite thing to do before bed?
Watch South Park.
Dude, it's back to back to back. I tell myself I'm gonna go to bed and I put it on and I'm up for like another hour and a half. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, because Jenna, she likes to fall asleep with the TV on, so she falls asleep before I do. And so I turn on South Park and she falls asleep to it, and then I have the whole series on Plex, and so I can quote every single episode at this point. So for sure, I mean that's what I do. I fall asleep to South Park.
Okay, all right, I'm not mad at that. It's between Martin and South Park, whichever it lands on when I'm flicking back and forth between commercials. Favorite playground equipment? I see you, Melly Mel.
Man, I made some people sick on the merry-go-round. That was my favorite troll thing to do. Spin that bitch really fast. I like going down the slides though.
Okay, all right. Favorite superhero?
Captain America.
Captain America.
Mm-hmm. I like the MCU movies, and I like the Captain America movies are among my favorite. So I'd have to go with Cap.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that. Between him and Batman, who wins?
Oh man, that's a tough one. I mean, I think Batman's gonna win. Batman's gonna figure out how to beat him, and he'll fight dirty if he has to. I don't think Cap will.
Yeah, I def battled that. And interesting enough, who wins between him and Black Panther?
Between Batman and Black Panther?
Between Cap and Black Panther.
Oh, jeez. Are we talking about Cap that only has his shield? He doesn't have access to Black Panther technology? Because if that's
Right.
the case, Black Panther, hands down.
Yeah, yeah. They put him up against Batman too. It was an interesting battle.
No, yeah, Black Panther and Batman. I couldn't even tell you. Like
Yeah.
it was, yeah,
That's an interesting battle.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Favorite car color?
I like black. I just don't like the work involved in having a black car.
True indeed. Definitely have to get you a car wash subscription.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of those dusters for the outside of the car, like pretty much every time you drive, you got to dust that thing off.
Sure. Favorite celebrity crush?
Favorite celebrity crush? My OG crush, Scarlett Johansson. And I mean all the way back to that freaking horse movie that she was in. Because I'm pretty sure we're like the same age too.
Okay. All right. We got some Selma Hayeks in here.
Yeah.
I'm a Jennifer Aniston fan, and along with a little Megan Good. I like that too.
Also like that chick who plays Gamora. Or I just like Gamora, maybe.
She also played Colombiana, Zoe Saldana.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Very nice. Very nice. Favorite Family Guy character?
Greased up deaf guy. I need more of him. You're never gonna catch me.
You're never going to catch me.
Go do something else.
You're wasting your time. Go do something else. See you next year.
Good to be back, America. Or what's that dude? James Bottom Tooth. That dude with the protruding jaw.
Yeah.
He worked at the New Yorker. Oh, Danica McKellar. That's another good one, Melvin.
Oh my God. There you go, Melly Mel. Favorite zoo animal?
I don't know. I kind of get sad when I go to zoos, honestly. Like because the Baton Rouge Zoo, it's seen better days. I haven't been in a while, but I remember the last time I went, it wasn't a happy place. You know, you start looking at them as animal prisons. But nowadays, if I went to a zoo, I'd probably go straight to wherever the aquatic stuff is, most likely.
Sure.
I like watching the monkeys, though.
Okay. Yeah. Favorite natural disaster?
Whichever one ain't gonna come our way.
Man.
Which wildfire is probably about the only thing that we wouldn't get.
Y'all shouldn't get tsunamis or nothing though.
No, but we get flooding. I mean,
Mm.
anything involving water wiping out entire neighborhoods, I'm not a big fan of.
No, not the water that you love so much.
Yeah.
Your tanks is just coming to get you. They've got a aquarium of the dead. It's almost similar to like a Sharknado.
Wait, it's a movie?
Yeah.
Aquarium of the Dead? Okay, I gotta look that up. Hold on.
Super interesting. It's
Yeah,
got my
I know
girl
what I'm
Vivica
watching
Fox
tonight.
in there.
All right. Oh, look, it's got Vivica A. Fox. All right, that's another one.
Yeah, she was a champion.
Forgot about her
in her time. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Man, I think the last movie I saw her in was like Kill Bill.
Oh my God.
That was 20 years ago now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Brooklyn Bell, not hurricanes. Brooklyn lives like 20 minutes from me. And so, yeah, pretty much all the disasters that strike, flooding.
Thank you, Monster Fish Gal. Again, to remind everybody who's in here, Vinny Color Guppy's going through some trying times. The link is in the chat. Definitely, if you are able to get over there, please, whatever you can. Your favorite one-hit wonder?
Tub thumping my Chumbawamba.
Chumbawamba. And your favorite fictional place?
Hogwarts.
There we go. That's the answer I was looking for.
Yeah.
All right, people. He has made it through the first part of the hotspot. Let's get him right into the second. Just like this.
Here they come, yo. Here they come. Here they come.
This or that. This or that. This. Yeah, we're back. You can get with this, or you can get with
It's either this or it's either that.
That's right, people. It's either this or it's either that. You saw the hamsters. You know what they talking about. Let's get it. Go out or stay in. I think you've said it several times.
Stay in all day, all night.
Man. And
Thank God for delivery.
Veggies or meat?
Meat.
Burgers or tacos?
Wow, that's a tough one. I'm a good burger. Can't beat it.
Okay. All right. Fried or baked?
I should go with the bake, but I mean, fried is always going to be better. You know.
All right.
Favorites.
Fried or grilled?
Fried.
Fried or steamed?
What the hell? You're getting progressively worse. Fried. Fried or raw? Fried.
Fried or al dente? Baked or cooked? Or would you prefer
Baked
to
or
bake
cook?
or cook?
Oh, I can't bake worth a crap. So,
Okay. Cook it is.
Yep.
Cook or grill?
Grill.
There we go.
Yeah.
Bungee jump or hot air balloon ride?
So, do I want to die snapping a springy cable or fall out of a wicker basket in the sky? I think I'll go with the sky basket.
Sky basket.
Yeah.
Fried or no food at all. Skydive or scuba dive?
Scuba dive for sure.
Yeah. Dishes or laundry? Which one would you rather do?
Dishes.
Yeah.
I got there's 4 people in the house, you know.
Yeah.
Like, and they wear a lot of outfits in the week, but you know, the dishes, we have a dishwasher.
No internet or no cell phone?
No cell phone. I'll use my computer. Gotta have the internet.
Yeah. And it's like, how old are you?
36.
Okay. So I'm 41.
Hmm.
So I remember a time when the only internet, when they came out with it, was to.
Yeah. Me too. I had a 28800 modem, you know, and whatever abomination of a Packard Bell computer. And yeah, I remember pulling up Playboy.com and going to take a nap because it was going to take forever to load one picture.
Right. Oh, and now you just can't do without it.
Nope.
Everybody and it's worse in the school because it has to. They've taken out our boards and given us these touch screen, and if the internet is down, then I'm like,
The whole thing is disabled.
Now I gotta go back to paper and pencil. Like the
It
kids
doesn't
are like,
become
hey, man,
you don't have transparencies. It doesn't become like an overhead projector.
man, I haven't seen one of those in forever. Oh man, mop the floor, mow the lawn.
Man, it's gonna take away my man card, but I'd probably rather mop the floor. I like a shiny floor, the satisfaction after you're done with it.
Okay, all right. I'd rather mow the lawn, man. Nice, good cut. Looks great.
Now, push mower or riding lawnmower though?
I have a push, but
Okay.
I also have the joint where it automatically
self-propelled. Yeah. Okay.
Self-propelled. Yeah. DIY or purchased already put together?
If I can DIY it, I'm going to try to DIY it.
Okay.
Like, even if it doesn't make sense to DIY it, I like the challenge at least.
Okay. All right. Sports or reality TV?
Ugh. Man, I don't know. I could probably tolerate sports a lot longer than some of the reality shows. Been a while since I've watched a reality show, but last time I saw it, it was pretty intolerable, but I can still sit through a Saints game or an LSU game, so we'll go with that.
Okay. Hot or cold?
Cold.
Ghost.
Not too cold. Temperate.
The cold. Okay.
Yeah.
Ghost, real or fake?
Who am I to judge? I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go with fake because I haven't seen one.
Okay.
Right. But it's not to say they don't exist. I just it ain't in front of me. So.
Gotcha. Aliens, believe it or not?
I want to believe. So I do.
You believe in the aliens, but not the ghosts.
I know. It doesn't make any sense, but I'm just telling you how it is.
Okay. Window seat or aisle seat?
Aisle seat.
TikTok or YouTube Shorts?
YouTube Shorts. I upload my shorts to TikTok and then I stay the hell away from there. And yeah, TikTok is a time suck, but so can YouTube Shorts be.
Dude, both of them. Flip flops or cowboy boots?
Cowboy boots, most likely. You can get more things done in cowboy boots than you can in flip flops.
Ever since I got that viral video that went on TikTok, like
that snake eating the steak.
Yes,
it's a good video.
Ridiculous. Like
I don't even understand what I'm looking at and why it's happening, but I can't stop looking at it.
Man, I've been trying to find some different stuff to put up, and then try to my students been like, now you got to put something of your own content up and some of your cool stuff, and then I'm just sitting there like, bro, this is just happening way too fast. This is what you students are trying to do, like just trying to get one to go so you could just like, this is crazy.
Trying to be a one-hit wonder.
Yeah. Oh, and like this, first class or coach?
If I'm not paying, sure, I'll go first class.
First class or private?
I've never flown private, but I imagine that's pretty fun.
I'm pretty sure.
I'd go with that.
Window seat or aisle seat?
You already asked me that, but we can go again with the aisle seat.
Did I?
You sure did.
Shame on me.
Mm-hmm.
Black coffee or cream and sugar?
If I got to choose between both cream and sugar and black coffee, I'm gonna go with black. Okay. But I don't mind just a slightly sweetened coffee.
Okay. All right. Kickball or dodgeball?
Kickball. I'm not dodging no ball.
Oh my God. I used to go head hunting in elementary school. As soon as the dodgeballs come out, just go straight for the face.
Oh, you would
Boy,
be.
woman, or child.
You'd go at me first. You'd be like, all right, look at this fat dude out here. He is not getting out the way. That's easy pickings. I can catch pretty good, though, so you got to be careful.
There it is. There it is. I just like the concept. Either you catch this ball or you get knocked the hell out. We used to
Can't
go
dodge
for
a
the legs.
wrench. Can't dodge a ball.
I'm trying to tell you. Football or soccer?
I have to go with American football.
Okay. Going to the moon or stay here on Earth?
Stay here on Earth inside the house. I will watch a moon launch on TV.
Gotcha. You're not headed out there with the king of Teslas or anybody of those rich geeks.
There's no air up there. There is nothing up there. No
Amazon
internet.
will bring it to you. They'll bring you the air.
Maybe. Let me know when it's 2-day shipping.
Right. Ice cream cone or ice cream sundae?
Ice cream sundae. I don't want the ice cream dripping down my hand.
Okay. All right. Would you rather cook or pick up the groceries?
So would I rather leave the house or not leave the house?
Dude, you're really stuck in that house, man.
I'm stuck in the house. I'm staying here and I'm cooking.
It's got everything you want in there.
It does. And if it doesn't, guess who's going to bring it to me?
Amazon. You're not that complicated of a guy once it comes to staying in the house or leaving.
I'm real easy to please. All you got to do is let me stay here.
There it is. Stop war, stop hunger.
God, Jesus Christ. So, like, let them starve or let them get blown up?
Man.
Damn.
That is the question.
Stop war.
Poor and happy or rich and miserable?
Poor and happy.
Diarrhea or constipation? What's up, Snoochie Booch? Snoochie Boochies.
Well, you know what? Diarrhea is only inconvenient if you're out and about. So constipation is just a constant struggle. So I gotta go with the diarrhea.
Stomach ache or headache?
Which one I'd rather have? God, I guess a stomach. A headache is just completely crippling. Like your day is done. So at least the headaches that I get.
Well, I can lay down with a headache. A stomach ache, I will be up all night trying to figure out what's wrong. Like I'll be doubled over.
Yeah, I mean it depends on the type of stomach ache. You know, there's the stomach virus type. There's the kidney stone type, which ain't fun either.
Right. Oh my goodness. Birds or bees?
Birds.
Would you rather chew your toenails or someone's fingernails?
Or someone's fingernails. Do I choose that someone? Or are you just providing a person?
I'll provide a homeless dude.
Well, then I'll just go for my own toes.
What is a soup kitchen?
A soup kitchen? A place where like homeless people go and get some food. What do you mean?
It is close. It is actually a place where a bunch of old homeless dudes go in and have an orgy in the back of a Prius, mostly.
Okay. Well, are they getting fed after or before?
I mean, sometimes they have a kitten and an old jar of mustard. As long as talk radio is on, it's good to go.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you know what? The homeless have rights, so you know, let them do their thing.
They turn the back of that Prius into a nightmare.
It's not my Prius.
Oh, they will go in your Prius. They will.
I will lock my Prius. I don't have a Prius, but if I did, they wouldn't know about it. Because I'm going to bring it somewhere, they'd have to come find me.
Just beware for Dirty Mike and the boys. if you catch them, they'll rub their dicks on the Prius as they run by it.
All right.
It's really disgusting, guys. Would you rather be homeless or in prison?
What kind of prison are we talking about?
Tax evasion prison.
Oh, yeah, that's a fake route. White collar prison? Are you kidding me?
Okay. All right, Rikers Island.
All right. I'll try my luck on the streets.
Okay. I'm gonna take it to the street. Holy shit. Oh, never brush your teeth or never brush your hair.
Much as I hate it, I've never brushed my hair. I mean, you gotta keep your teeth.
Gotta keep it. Gotta keep the breath. It's gotta.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Bath or showers?
Shower.
Bar soap or liquid soap?
Liquid soap.
Towel dry or air dry?
A little bit of both. I mean, one towel ain't gonna cut it for me. So you saturate the towel, then you just let air take care of the rest.
There it is. There it is. Morning showers or night showers?
Night showers.
Okay.
Yeah, get in the bed, cozy, and
Yeah. Boxers or briefs?
boxers.
Boxers or commando?
Boxers.
Okay.
You gotta let them hang, but you also gotta protect them from
Gotta
the zipper.
Gotta protect them.
Yeah.
Hot tub or swimming pool?
I don't know. Hot tubs are just freaking gross to me. Like a public hot tub. I mean, not that swimming pools are much better, but I guess I'd go with the swimming pool. At least it's a higher volume of water diluted.
Okay. Beach or mountains?
Beach.
Okay.
Beach on a nice day, though.
Okay.
Not a hot day.
Right. No music or no internet?
Jeez. No, I'm too reliant on the internet. Uh-oh. My flames went off. What's going on?
The extinguisher.
I gotta go with the I gotta keep my internet. Yep.
Okay.
Let's turn the heat back on. There we go.
Now, even though you stay in the house, are you consider yourself an introvert or extrovert?
Totally an introvert. Completely.
I was thinking because I know that you're in the house, but you do live stream, you do talk on, with your face out there, internet and stuff like that. I'm not sure if that classifies you as an extrovert, but I guess in the house does. Maybe is that it?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's like doing the guppy rap in front of a camera where I'm in control of all of it versus like trying to do that live. One of them is like crippling terror and the other one is doable. So
I got you.
Yeah, I mean, like Aqua Shella, it took me a day to kind of acclimate just to like meeting all y'all and like being out in the crowds and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then, John and Lisa pulling me on the freaking stage.
Good times.
Yeah. I had fun. It was just terrifying in the moment, Yeah.
Ugly dream or a beautiful nightmare?
An ugly dream. I don't know. Which one do I wake up relieved and not like pissed off that it wasn't real? Because I like having that stress dream and then waking up and like, none of that happened. I don't have to deal with any of that. And my day is relatively much better. So
that almost can go for either one.
Yeah. A beautiful nightmare, I think. Sounds good.
I like it. Quick decision or indecisive?
I'm pretty indecisive up until about the last second, and then it's a quick impulse decision.
Gotcha. Hot coffee or iced coffee?
Hot coffee.
Tip 30% or dine and dash?
Tip 30%. I got too many friends and relatives working in the service industry to do that, and I know that kind of stuff affects them too. So
For facts. Chicken strips or nugs?
strips,
Dark or white chicken?
dark.
Breast, legs, or thighs?
Still talking about chicken.
Chicken.
Legs,
Breast, legs, or thighs? Women.
legs,
Boobs or butt?
butt.
Kind of butt. Are we talking Coke bottle butt?
I'm
Hennessy bottle
talking a discernible butt.
butt? Discernible?
Yeah.
A well-proportioned butt or a Brazilian butt? Lifted butt? So many butts.
Yes.
I like your style. What'd you want to see that butt in? Boy shorts or thongs?
Boy shorts. Leave something to the imagination.
Okay. All right. Play it cool. Front or back on that butt?
The hell's the front of the butt?
That's not how that's supposed to go. I was too busy on the butt. I'm sorry. Front or back, period.
All right. We'll just stick with the back.
All right. There we go. Brains or body? After we talked about all that butt.
All right. Yeah, brains for sure.
Okay. Weekdays or weekends?
Weekends.
All right. Breakfast for dinner or dinner for dinner?
Mostly dinner for dinner, but we'll enjoy an occasional breakfast for dinner.
Okay.
I'm not against it.
I'm with it too. I'm with it. Fries or tots or onion rings?
You throwing in the onion ring. This is this or that, not this or this or this.
Hey, fries or tots then?
Fries.
Tots or fries or onion rings?
Still fries.
Curly or straight?
Curly.
Curly or crinkle?
Curly.
Curly or which one is it in tech? What's the big fat ones that you get
The steak
from
fries?
steak fry?
I like steak fries.
All right, there you go. Pool or darts?
I'm better at darts.
Okay. Bowling or skating?
Well, one of them I can do, and the other one I would be injured, so we'll go with bowling.
Power Rangers or Voltron?
Power Rangers. I'm not old enough for Voltron.
Why?
It's just slightly outside of my generation.
Oh,
Because
okay,
I've got an
right.
older brother about your age, and he's into Voltron.
Yeah, you're 5 years younger. Yeah. Power Rangers was your stuff. Yeah. Text and talk or FaceTime?
Text and talk. FaceTime is just a lot of work. You got to put on clothes and stuff. Yeah.
Park in the garage or the driveway?
If I had a choice, I'd park in a garage, but we got a carport, so go with that.
That'll work. Tank top or t-shirt?
T-shirt. On me, we're talking T-shirt.
Yeah, we're talking you.
Okay, yeah.
Lingerie or birthday suit? Her.
Oh, it's okay. On me. I mean, either one. It's just kind of like chicken or the egg thing. It's all gonna end up the same.
There you go. Foreplay or role play?
Foreplay.
Foreplay or cosplay?
Foreplay. Leave the fantasy stuff for the TV.
Foreplay or furry?
I don't know. I mean, the people who are into furry are really into furry, so
That's crazy.
you kind of wonder what it's all about.
It's a wild fetish. Would you try it? I mean, just jump up into a hamster outfit and just.
I don't know, Jennifer, you still listening?
Let it all
I mean,
go.
it's kind of a mutual decision we got to go with here. I'm gonna say no, probably though.
Let Papa Bear get his paws around you, Jenna. Oh, Walmart or Target?
Walmart. Target's kind of up its own ass. It really thinks it's better than it is.
Straight up.
I mean, Walmart knows what they are. They're not delivering on anything. They're not making any promises. Just, get what you get, and they don't have it. Tough shit. Get it on Amazon.
There we go. All right, people, we teared up, man. We're on our way up, baby. Up to the next.
This is a fill in the blank.
And it's a game called Fill in the Blank.
You heard him. Fill the blank in.
Let's fill in the blank in the last tier of the hot spot for Stephen P. Fill it in. Fill it in. In my opinion, blank is really stupid.
TikTok. It's really stupid. Yeah. Most of it is. Maybe I'm not doing it right, but I mean, I scroll through a lot of crap, and my daughter is watching TikTok, and she brings over a lot of crap to show me that she's into, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, but you know what? It's like almost like anything. There is a community for everything. I've been on there for 3 weeks, and there's a fish community on there. There's an ocean community. Unfortunately, all the snake community found me because of the video. and
maybe I got to give it more of a chance. But I mean, just what I've seen of it on the surface, I'm not into it yet. Gotcha.
Look at Scuba Steve. Almost got 1,800 followers.
Scuba Steve is like 9, though. No, really, he's like 21. But
is he really?
Yeah, he's young.
Yeah, so for the young ones, that's what it is. Wait, what's a furry? You got to look it up. I'll be the last one in the room to blank.
Leave?
You'll be the last one in the room to leave.
I mean, depending on what room. I mean, if it's in my house, in my room, I'm not getting up.
All right. Craziest thing you ever did with a stranger?
Talk to him. Engaged
in conversation.
Engaged against my will, I guess. I don't know. Don't do a whole lot of things with strangers.
Sitting on the New York subway, and the guy was over there jacking it, and I'm like, hey, can you chill out? You're hitting my elbows.
Yeah, haven't run into that problem.
Grossest thing I've ever eaten is blank.
I recently had a catfish wafer. That wasn't too good.
Oh God, where did you get it from?
Well, me and Jenna do a live stream every month where we bring in a new fish tuber and we play some games and stuff. And one of the games is like we come up with a theoretical tank of a certain size. Jenna picks a stocking list. I pick a stocking list. The guest decides which one is better anonymously. Like, we don't say whose is whose. And whoever loses has to eat something gross. And it was a catfish wafer the first month. It was an algae wafer the second month. I got the catfish wafer. Jenna had to eat the algae wafer. And apparently it wasn't that bad on her. The catfish wafer, though, was like salty and grainy and krilly.
Oh.
Not so good.
I love it. I got to catch the next one.
Yeah. Now, back whenever we were kids, we would do these food challenges where we just like concoct all kinds of stuff from the fridge. And there was one where it was someone made up like a Ritz cracker with a bunch of salt and mayonnaise and a banana on it. And that was a bad combination. I threw up from that.
One over there. I think I remember seeing that one with Bex, though. My idea of a good time always includes blank and blank.
My idea of a good time involves Jenna and a good movie.
Love it. One word that sums up my experience with the opposite sex is
low effort. I met Jenna in high school, and we were good.
Low effort is one word.
Yeah, low effort. Low hyphen effort.
There we go. My dream job is blank.
Problem with a dream job is that if I end up doing something I love and turns it into a job, I don't love it no more. So, God. So I would say my dream job would be like doing aquatic stuff, but I don't know. It might become a job. But I
I
mean,
think if you're
that's
having a good time, man, it probably never would become like a job.
yeah,
But if it gets out of control, like you've got to rush to deliver this, or you're waiting to
right.
get this, and that's late, and now this job is becoming like way, yeah.
Who says romance is dead? We're romantic. I'm just saying we know each other so well. It's like not. We don't have to think about it. It's easy, and easy is good.
Love it, love it. If I robbed a bank, I would disguise myself in.
Grimace, the purple dude from the McDonald's commercials.
Hell yeah, Grimace.
You couldn't tell who was in the costume.
Oh my god. Surprisingly, I would rather blank than blank.
Surprisingly, man, I would rather be poor than greedy, I guess. I don't know.
You say it again?
I'd rather be destitute than greedy.
Gotcha. Very nice. What's something you've rated 1 out of 10?
Something I rate 1 out of 10. Music festivals.
Okay.
I've been to one of those.
Last one you went to?
Jazz Fest, New Orleans.
Okay.
It's crowded. It's the kind of people I don't really want to be around, the kind that, like, I guess have been camping out for days and haven't showered and are still fine with just being in a dense, bunched up crowd and you can't breathe.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
And you're caught in the crowd. You have no idea what band's about to play, so you're kind of at the mercy of whatever's going on around you.
And you rated that a?
That's a 1 out of 10.
That's the one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. If I could have dinner with anyone in the world, it would be
Dead or alive?
dead or alive.
I think it'd be my grandfather.
Okay.
Because he died at a time when I was young and didn't really appreciate the man he was until growing up and kind of looking back on it in retrospect. I'm sure he'd have some stories to tell that I'd actually appreciate nowadays.
Dope.
Oh, and I'm not in my house. Yeah. That's a 1 out of 10.
I would really be uncomfortable if I was forced to attend a blank convention.
Well, I haven't tried furries yet, so I'd probably be a little out of my element if I went to one of those. I think that was an answer before, though.
The furries.
The furry convention.
I think we made it one. I think it was actually something, and then we brought another one with it, and furries was it. It was a cosplay, role play, and then we brought the furries.
Yeah. I mean, a furry convention would be a little uncomfortable. I don't know what would happen at a furry convention. Would there be like keynote speakers about the furry lifestyle, or
we got bring Fievel in, get Ratatouille the fuck out of here.
Why does Ratatouille have a butt flap? What is that for? And a front flap?
Oh my goodness. My spirit animal is blank.
Grizzly bear.
Like it. Song that always makes me sing along is
If I know the words, I'm going to be singing along. So Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. What song do you sing along to Taylor Swift?
Shake It Off.
You know all the words, huh?
Not all of them, but the ones that I do know.
You're going for it though.
It's because I mean, and my daughter listens. She's like got really into that too, and so she's singing it all the time. So how do I not join in on that?
Which one is making my way downtown, talking something, getting down with the get down?
If I could fall into the sky,
1,000 miles.
Yeah.
Would you come by and give me piles? Cause I would cross some.
No.
Yeah. We just hung up.
Yeah, I don't remember who sings
And we
that.
gotta get on track together.
Vanessa Carlton. There we go. Yeah.
We gotta get on a track together. That'll be 1,000 miles, Venice. There we go. Thank you. What is something that you wish you did more often?
Something I wish I did more often. I kind of wish I got out of the house more often. I feel like I'd be a more productive member of society, but then again, I get a lot done here too. So I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one, Myrtle. I wish I remembered more often because I forget shit all the time.
Dude, isn't it crazy? And I feel like I'm so young to be forgetting, and I blame my mom for forgetting. She's in her 70s, and I'm like, Ma, how could you forget? And then I was like, where did I put my jacket?
I'm just super ADD, so if I put something down, it's basically gone. I have to re-look for it.
Right on, Scott. Thank you so much. The show is Bananas. Bananas. Bananas.
That was a lot of NAs.
It's too many?
I think so.
It went away. What is the most dangerous thing you've ever done? Is blank?
Oh, the most dangerous thing I've ever done. All right, cover your ears, Jenna. Probably whenever I was out on the river and you ever been tubing where you're just floating down a river with like unlimited alcohol?
No, sounds like some stuff black people don't normally do. So
probably not. I mean, there are a lot of white people on that river whenever you're in,
it's Black History Month. You want me to go down the river?
Yeah, that probably wouldn't fare well, but so yeah, probably that, drinking
like
heavily, not realizing
right?
how much you're drinking because you're laying down in a tube, so you don't really know if you're balanced or not. But then when you fall off the tube into the current, that's whenever you gotta it's whenever you learn, like, have you had too much to drink?
Jesus, you gotta sober up real quick on that. You gotta breathe.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. So I've never gotten blackout drunk, but that was about as drunk as I've ever been. And that was like one of those drunks that like lasted a good 30 hours or so. Like, jeez. That was a lot.
Yeah. So these are normally called what? Float trips?
I mean, we call it tubing. It's called tubing, but I know there's also, there it is. Tiki tubing, Berkeley Bell. Mm-hmm.
Cajun style.
I haven't done that. It's probably been about that long for me too, 13 years.
So wait a minute, what's the tube? It's
like truck tire tube, like inner.
Okay. That's some country shit.
Oh yeah, you get on a hot ass bus with a bunch of strangers, and they bring you to the end of a river, and you get in a tube, and you don't see civilization until you get to the end of it. They don't care what you're doing.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean that's some deliverance stuff,
Yeah, that's what is something I find interesting that most people find boring is blank.
Fish, probably. I mean, that's all of us. I'm pretty sure we're in the vast minority of people who are like really, really into very specific aspects of fish.
What would be the hardest word, or the hardest word that you would never be able to say again would be blank?
The hardest word never be able to say
That you would
again.
never be able to say again. Like you always say it, but if you were never able to say it again, what would be that word?
Shit.
Say it often, huh?
Probably.
Oh, and last but not least, my friends have, or your friends, have a name that starts with the letter B that they would always call you. What is that word?
My friends call me something. I mean, a few people call me Big Steve, so I mean that's
There we
that's
go.
pretty easy.
Big Steve up in the hot spot, making it through. Stephen P, man. Hell of a game, man. Loved it. Loved it. You rocked out. And we're not done. There's some other people that want to show you some love.
Good job. Way to survive the hot spot.
It's a little Ted Lasso love right there. And this just in. We've got this guy.
Put some respect on my name. You understand me? When y'all saying my name, put some respect on it.
Put respect on it.
You make sure you put respect on his name. And he
Who
wants
was
to-
that anyway?
If you're done or if you're finished. That would be Birdman from Cash Money Records.
Okay. So how do you put respect on his name if his name is Birdman?
Yeah, man, you better put some respect on it, or he's coming.
All right.
Hey, Stephen, man, it was great, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Loads of fun. Loads of fun. Everybody, Stephen P, be looking out for him. He's got some things in the air.
Stuff's going on.
Yeah. Look for his planet tanks coming soon. Or actually, they're here. You're just going to improve on them. You're doing biotopes.
I'm just setting up a plant farm just to grow more plants.
Okay.
Getting all the plants.
Very nice. And for those that want to reach you, make sure that you guys hit his. What do you have? What do you have? Instagram. What you got?
If you want me to respond to you, YouTube and an email. I mean, maybe Instagram, but like I can manage about 1.5 social media accounts at a time. So
It's so many, dude. When I jumped on TikTok, now I have to say I'm on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
I mean, I have those accounts, so you could try to reach me. Just if it's urgent, I wouldn't recommend it.
That man is still flaming. I'm gonna turn off mine over here on this end. We're
Alrighty.
gonna douse out the flames, baby. Oh, there we go. We are bike hot spot in this thing, y'all. Listen, next week we have Glitch coming in on February 14th, which is Valentine's Day. Not sure if the wife would let me spend Valentine's evening with another lady, but hopefully I can get her some nice gifts where she'll leave me alone. We'll see how it goes. But I have planned to have Glitch on, but if I don't, everybody understands why. But listen, Stephen P, really appreciate you, man. You're now considered fam of the channel, friend of the show, and you can come back at any time. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Listen, people of the Busy Fish chat, thank you all so much for being here. You guys already know what it is. You know how I feel about you. I love this community that I have on Monday nights. I hope that you keep coming, and I hope that we keep growing. Don't forget to go to fishybizaquatics.com. Get you some shirts or some mugs or some some masks or whatever you need. And definitely don't forget to check me out on TikTok. I'm kind of growing on there. I'm really liking that kind of little formula there. Thunder Aquatics, I see you, homie. LC, I don't know. Quit bugging me, little dude.
He really wants you to confirm his date.
Yeah, LC is nuts. I told you I will email you. LC, I had him on with the fish tubers, future of fish keeping, and he didn't make it because his mom told him to get off the live stream with the big black guy. Get off the live stream with that guy. It's past your bedtime. You didn't do your homework. Listen, LC, if I lock you in, I've been asking for a year. Yeah, I know. I didn't want your mother to. Did you move out of your mom's house yet? You're like 18, right? 17 now?
He's not legal yet? I don't know.
No.
I wouldn't put yourself in that situation.
Make sure you ask moms if you can be on late night, and then we'll go from there. But seriously, email me. I had wrestling practice. If you don't get out of that onesie or that onesie, what is it? Singlet? Put on some real clothes, man. 17. And he wants to talk fish. I'm gonna give him a chance, man. I like the kid. The kid has spunk, moxie, and a couple other STDs I'm not sure of. Listen, we will be back Monday, and we're gonna get it cracking again. You guys already know what it is. Same fishy place, same fishy channel, same fishy time that I'm always late. Anything else, Stephen P2003?
Nothing from me. Thanks for having me. Thanks y'all for watching, and come check out my channel if you haven't yet.
And as for me, you already know the best stuff is the wet stuff. And we out of here. LC, go to bed, man. It's past your bedtime.